Can you introduce a bit about yourself as a founder of your company?
Okay, my name is Fadil. I'm Fadil Prata. So I'm now 24 years old. I live in Kuala Selangor, Malaysia. And currently I'm the founder and the director of Boss Empire Enterprise, the clothing factory in Kuala Selangor.
So I would like to ask about your business background. Can you briefly tell us about your name of the business and how you get that name?
Okay, the name I got from my mom. My mom name is Julian de Bois. So she's from Germany. So I'm half Malay and half Germany. So my nickname is Fadil Bois. So I just named the company Bois.
I also inquired with Mr. Fadil about the location of his business, which is located at 34 Jalan Raja Jalil, Kuala Selangor, 45000 Selangor, Malaysia.
Is your type of business, for example, sole proprietorship or partnership?
Currently sole proprietor. So no partner.
To continue, we also conducted an interview session with Mr. Fadil regarding Bud Empire Enterprise business operations. We inquired about their recording process and how they classify their various businesses. Here are our findings.
And now I will explain about the business characteristics of sole proprietorship for both business. First, for the first business characteristic is no separate legal existence between the business entities and the employment. So what is separate legal entity meaning? This is a concept when a business separately records the transaction of the business and its owner. So for both business, which is as a sole proprietorship, the owner will not record any transaction when he take any inventories for his personal use. Next is owned by one person. As everyone know that sole proprietorship is owned by one individual only. So how about any decision making? Before that, decision making is the process of making choices by identifying a decision, gathering information and assessing alternative resolution. As the sole proprietors, the owner has the authority to make all the management decisions for the business. The third characteristic is no profit, loss and sharing. The simple definition of profit is net income earned by the business. If a business is booming with a lot of profit, only the owner will enjoy it. Similarly, if there is any loss, he is the sole bearer of that loss. Alright, moving on to the next characteristic, which is capital. What is capital? The fund used to build, operate or expand the business. According to the conversation we had with boss owner, capital is provided by himself at the start of business by the student fund. And then for the last characteristic, which is the financial statement, the statement of financial position and income statement will not disclose to the public, and it is not required to be audited. That's all the business characteristic for the Boss Enterprise.
And I'll continue presenting the business qualification for Bud Empire Enterprise. So first, we have assets. Since Bud Empire Enterprise is a printing company and the services include sublimation jersey, tractor frame, heat transfer and screen printing, most of the assets are machinery such as sublimation printers, sublimation roller, heat transfer and laser cutting machine. I also asked Mr. Fadil which assets that generate the highest profits, and his answer is sublimation printer. For non-current assets, Bud Empire Enterprise have cash and inventories such as shirts, jerseys, and stickers. Next, for liabilities. Bud Empire Enterprise has many non-current liabilities. They may take out bank loan in order to finance the purchase of new equipment and to continue operations for their business. So, Bud Empire Enterprise take out SME loan from SME bank amounted to 150,000, while for business loan and personal loan amounted to 10,000 and 15,000. Every month, they spend quarter of their profit to pay out their liabilities. Other than that, honest equity. Mr. Fadil did provide capital for his business, such as he funded his business by doing collection in student fund and managed to get 11,600 on 2018. And now, they managed to get the capital by changing the assets into capital. Secondly, the weakness for Bot Empire Enterprise is their drawing accounts. Drawings in accounting terms represent withdrawals taken by the owner. As such, it will impact the company's financial statement by showing a decrease equivalent to the amount that is withdrawn. As our finding that we got from the interview session with Mr. Fadil, he told us that every drawing transactions that he made in the business, he will not record it. So, how do Mr. Fadil record the drawings in accounting? In the balance sheet, Mr. Fadil would typically record an owner withdrawal as a debit. If the withdrawal is made in cash, this can be easily quantified at the exact amount withdrawn. If the withdrawal is of goods or similar, the amount recorded will typically be a cost value.
So moving on to the next business item, which is revenue. So the primary sources revenue for the Boost Empire, the first one is custom printing service and the second one is custom saving service. So the business provide custom printing on the sportwear like a jersey, and this include adding a logo, design and other personal element to the uniform and sport gear. So the revenue for this segment is to generate based on the volume of the orders and complexity of the design, and both standard and custom sewing project. So other revenue sources beyond the core revenue stream is Boost Empire may also explore additional sources of the revenue, which is the first one is wholesale and the second one is the service contract. So wholesale is selling custom sportwear like a t-shirt or jersey in a bulk to others retailers or the business could provide additional revenue. And other than that, it's a service contract, which is established regular service contract with the customer or the educational institution for ongoing customs and supply needs. So these alternative revenue sources can help to diversify income and establish the cash flow, in particular during off-peak season or economic downturn. Last but not least, the expenses. So to generate profit, Boost Empire must manage several expenses effectively. Like key expenses include the material and supplier, like the cost of the raw material and labor costs, rent and utilities and equipment, maintenance and the marketing and advertising. So in a summary, Boost Empire is positioned with a solid foundation to generate revenue through its core activity or service of the custom printing, sewing and supply the goods. So we estimate the monthly revenue of and anticipate monthly expenses of the business can potentially achieve a monthly profit, and effective the management of the expenses and explore the additional revenue stream can further the enhance for the profitability and ensure the long-term sustainable and in the competitive for the manufacturing the clothes market.
So next, I will be presenting about Boost Custom Enterprise of their recording process of their business. So for the recording process of the Boost Customs, firstly, we need to know what is recording process of, or we call it as a recording of bookkeeping. So bookkeeping is the systematic recording, organizing, and tracking of financial transactions. So the process of bookkeeping is involved several key steps. For the first step, we have to combine all the sources of documents, and then we recorded journals, ledgers, and then we recorded trial balance, and then we adjust the trial balance, and finally we will make a financial statement. So for the sources of documents are essential for accurate bookkeeping, financial reporting, and auditing. So the types of sources document, we have invoices, receipt, purchase order, and sales orders. In this case, the business owner kept all the bookkeeping, kept all the sources of document, which are invoice, receipt, but it held by their accountant, because the business owner hire accountant for their accounting parts. So and then the sources of document are kept in two ways, which is accounting software, and also the hard copy, which is in the files, is journal. Journals are fundamental tools for recording financial transactions in a systematic and chronological manner. So there is a two type of journal. Firstly, we have general journal and specialized journal. So for general journal, there are types of financial that are not recorded in a specialized journals. But for the special journals, it has a sales journal, purchase journal, cash receipt journal, etc. So in this case, business hire their accountant to to record the journal. So all the accounting activity will be held by the accountants. So same goes to the ledger. So ledger is a tool to organize and summarize the financial data. They provide a detailed and comprehensive record of all financial transactions, categorized accounts by accounts. So also the ledger is held by the business of their business accountant, and then same goes to the trial balance and adjustment of trial balance. For the final part of process of business, in the financial statement, as per business owners say in the interview, it says the business is profitable throughout the year and will continue and maintain the business growth in the future. So the next part is the strength of the business. So from what I observed from the business, is their strength is a cost of saving. Okay, they will saving a lot of more of cost, as they are not hire a large number of the teams, and due to that, it will make the company not suffer a lot of costs. And as we know that the business owner himself handle almost part of the business. And then next, the strength that I saw is the good quality in the products. So the strength in these things are very very clear, as they are offer a good types of materials and quality of their product, which are the clothes, and they will maintain and it will be guaranteed by shows that what kind of material that you will use, and they will maintain the quality of their product.
Next, I will point out on the weakness that were detected in both business. The first is a weakness in marketing. Marketing can be divided into two categories, which is online and offline. After evaluating the interview, we discovered that both enterprise had an issue in internet advertising. To overcome this weakness, both enterprise should adapting to technological developments and continuous learning to stay up to date on the newest digital marketing trends and technology. And then the flexible strategy. They should be prepared to tackle current issue and modify marketing strategy when new technology and platform arise. As a result, each new trend will be easily marketed to the customers.